Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. This video is going to be going over practice payroll problem number 3. So say that 3 times fast. So let me go ahead and bring this over and I will share my screen and we will go through it. Let's see. All right, let me share the screen first. Okay. So we are at the end of the year and Josefina has analyzed her P&L for the year, and she has determined that she would like to make 2 year-end bonuses, one to herself and one to Sally. And here are their prior year-to-date wages before the bonuses. They'll be cut separately from the regular payroll run, and she doesn't care how you do it, but this is what she wants in the pocket. She wants 30,000 in her pocket and she wants Sally to have 22.5. And so we need to use supplemental rates, gross up the bonuses and show the paychecks and make the 941 deposit. So I think the first thing that we do is we write out our actual formula, and that is going to look the same every single time. You want to think of all these items. You may or may not have set. You may or may not have OASDI. You may or may not have the extra 0.9%, but you want to think of each of those things every time. So write that formula out the same way, and then you go ahead and you plug in the percentages. So in this case, she's capped for OASDI and she's well over the 200,000. So she does have the 0.9. So her total tax burden is going to be 100%. So the gross check is 100% of itself, obviously. And the taxes are going to take up this amount, leaving for the check 69.65%. So now that we know that, we take what we want the net check to be, which is 30 grand, and divide by the 0.6965. In other words, 30,000 is 69.65% of something. That something is X, and the X is the gross, right? So if we divide it, we're going to come up here and get the gross paycheck. And then really, it's just a matter of taking the gross times 22% and the gross times 6% and the gross times what, et cetera, and copying that down and then making sure that it rounds all the way to $30,000. So let's see what I do. So I can see I'm going to need to adjust something by a penny. So I could have embedded those in the round equals round function. I'm just going to go ahead. It doesn't matter. You might be off by a penny somewhere. So what am I going to do here? 94.75, 96. So that if I actually now do the auto sum, oops, it's going to come right to $30,000. Oh, if you ever get this in your formulas, that means you've done a circular reference, which means I included I-12 in the formula. And okay, so I'm not quite sure how to solve this. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So I just want to add. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay. So a circular reference means you're using a cell twice within a formula. So the 30,000 is divided by 0.6965 to get up here. And then I'm using that again to sum it. So I can eyeball this and see that it ties out. don't worry about that. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to do my formula. And this time, I don't have OSDI again. And I do, I don't have HI because I'm at 155. So my check is going to be 70.55% of X. And if I divide my net check by the 0.7055, I'm going to get up to the gross. And I can see on this one that I'm also going to be off by a penny. So I'm going to probably just change this. So you have to make sure that it rounds nice and neatly down. And you could just do that by manually running a calculator over it, or each of those formulas could have said equals round, and that would be the same thing. So then over here, my 941 deposit, I've got my FIT, I pull, that's the total of Josefina and Sally's federal income tax. And then the HI, I'm taking the 624 plus the 462, and then I'm doubling that. And then I just, of course, have the one share of the 0.9. So both shares of HI, or I'm sorry, both people's HI times 2, employee, employer, and then just one share of the additional 0.9. So the deposit ends up being $19,053.88. And yeah, that's what's on tap for today. And I will see you next Tuesday, and you should print 2 940s, just the first couple pages. And we will take a look at how to do those and talk some more about chapter 5. So I hope you're doing well, and we'll see you soon. Happy spring break. Bye.